So it's Earth Day today. I thought I would leave my apartment and see what all the fuss is about. This is a video response to Jack Howard on the channel Talk. Jack Howard was answering the question, is film dying? My answer is no. Film is evolving. Throughout the 20th century, film went from its infancy to kind of its preteen phase. And I think of film as being now in its kind of awkward teenage phase. It's testing its boundaries with things like 3D filming. It's imitating what it's seen others do with remakes, like Jack Howard said. Other times it's innovative and imaginative and creative, and then other times it's just filled with sophomoric pretension. YouTube reminds me a bit of film noir, in that it is kind of this platform and genre of its own, maybe, where it's exploring new filmmaking techniques and new ways to be filmmakers. In the 40s, film noir started as a B-movie industry. So big production studios would have their, big Avengers movies where everyone was going to be going. They were the hits, they were the things that were very Hollywood, cookie cutter, and what they thought audience wanted in kind of a mass distribution. Their B-movies were things that they didn't really care about, they censored less, and they didn't give much of a budget to. So because the creators like Fritz Lang and Orson Welles and Hitchcock started with really low budgets and almost no censorship, and pretty much no one caring what they did creatively, they had a lot of freedom. They also had a lot of constraints in terms of what technical equipment they had access to, obviously their budget, and the time that they were allowed to spend on making a film. But with these constraints came innovative techniques for storytelling and filmmaking. And I think that that's what YouTube is doing for our generation. I think that film is evolving to a new area of creative storytelling, and I think that we're in the thick of it. So are Bing and Jack Howard and Kieran and Kyan and Jack vs. Life, are they the Fritz Lang and Orson Welles and Hitchcock of our generation? There are a lot more similarities between film noir and the way that YouTube is changing storytelling, I think, but I won't bore you with the details. If you're interested in learning more about the history of film noir and that, you should definitely look into it. It's an amazing, interesting movement in film, and some of my favorite films are from that